What's up guys, and welcome back to Spicewood Senders. In today's video I'm going to be going over 5 things I hate about my 2003 Nissan 350Z. Some of these are pretty common problems that happens to a lot of these cars, but I've experienced issues with everything I'm about to list in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so getting this video started, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is how easily the paint gets chipped and scratched up on this car. So I've had this car for nearly a year now. I bought it with some scratches on it, but I've gotten a fair share of new ones since I've owned it. So just looking at it, like some of these are little watermarks from didn't really get all the spots when I washed it, but as you can see, little white dots just everywhere. That little paint chip came off there. It's just all over here. There is a dent back here, but that's that was from a tow truck, not me. But yeah, it's more paint gone. It's just all over the car. There's small little flakes everywhere, even on the hood. So that's another issue I've had with this car. There's not really anything I can do to stop it. I try to take good care of it, but it's just bound to happen because the paint's not very strong on it. All right, the next thing I have issues with on this car is the rear hatch. So first of all, when you click the button, it still doesn't come all the way up. You have to do it twice. Hit it again, open it. So now it's open, but then here's the next issue. It doesn't want to stay up. It's supposed to stay up, but the struts on it go out super easily on these cars. You can get replacements, but even like I've read reviews on some of the replacement ones on Amazon, they've gone out on people even after like a month or two. So they're just not reliable at all. So I've gotten around this just by kind of putting my head against the top of the hatch when I have to load something big into the car, but it's just a pain and it kind of makes me look like an idiot whenever I'm trying to load the back of the car. But yeah, that's another slight issue I've had with it. Not a huge deal, but it's just annoying. All right, so the third thing on the list of what I hate about this car is going to be the cheap, crappy interior like panels and compartments. So first off, this cup holder doesn't even come all the way out. Even if I pull on it, that thing is just locked in there. So there's not really anything I can do about that. I don't know how to fix it. I might look into that soon, but that's annoying. So I can't use the cup holder, even though it's already kind of too small anyways. Next up is this ashtray, whatever this is. I got it missing on the car, but I've heard a lot of these just kind of have problems. And I even went to a junkyard to go find a new one. All 3 cars I found there had this missing. So apparently a lot of people are having to scavenge for them or taking them out. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's annoying. It's really just those 2 big things. Also this one here, I haven't had issues with it, but some people, it kind of stops functioning for them. Mine still works, but let's just knock on wood and hopefully that stays working. But that's about it for the interior panels. Those 3 things kind of just have issues over time, and yeah. The 4th thing on this list, back to the trunk, it's just going to be the storage. My main complaint, like I know this bar is here for support, but it just gets in the way of like everything I try to put in here. On the 370Zs, I know they got rid of this, so I don't know like if maybe there could have been an alternative on this car, but it just gets in the way a lot. I can still fit my BMX bike in here just fine. I just have to take it apart, which is kind of like that's a slight inconvenience, but it still works. And I mean, it just gets in the way a lot. And also back to the interior panels on the last one. I kind of just wanted to show off another thing. Like a lot of these don't sit super flush. So like you can see this is like has a little gap in it, and there's a few more like up in there. So that happens a lot too. But yeah. All right, last thing I'm going to talk about is the window motors. Now, if you guys have watched any other videos on 350Zs, I'm sure you know that these are a big problem on this car. So this side, you know, this is how it's supposed to work. It goes down, goes up when you close it, just like that. Other side, not so much. This one, I can't fix it unless I get a whole new motor. But you see it goes down, close it, doesn't go up. It keeps going down every time I open and close the door. So that's just really annoying. I have to manually roll it up before I get out of the car every single time. The other motor, it actually did go out and I had to replace it just because the window wouldn't go up or down at all. So that was annoying. Had that fixed after like 3 hours of work. Then this one, I tried resetting it with the reset button. Didn't do anything. So it's just really obnoxious. I might try and get this fixed eventually, but yeah, this happens a lot on these cars and it's hella annoying. So yeah. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap up my video over the 5 things I hate about my Nissan 350Z. Now, of course, I still love this car. These are just 5 small downsides I've had to deal with. So, you know, it definitely doesn't outweigh the pros on this car, which speaking of which, I'm gonna be making a 5 things I love about my 350Z video later on. So subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for that. It'll be coming soon. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.